Hello. The other effect of overpopulation is low level of investment. So in a population with overpopulation, it means that there is a large number of people that the resources and the area available to support the population. So due to the high increase of the number of the people as compared to the number of the resources and the area available, so investment can be low as there is alternative uses of the land or the natural resources. So there can be with the few places for making investment. For example, establishing firms for production of goods and services. So this can limit now the investment level in a population. Also, another effect of overpopulation is low level of income per capita. So this is due to the low level of investment, where we know that the natural resources has got alternative uses. For example, land can be used by establishing a settlement. Also, land can be used in economic activities. For example, making industries that will be used to produce different goods and services. But also, land can be used to build different institutions like schools. So due to alternative uses of land now, this can lead to the minimum production or the low production of goods and services that will lead to the low level of income, as the goods which are produced does not match with the size of the population in a community. Also, overpopulation leads to overexploitation of natural resources. Overexploitation, it means that the utilization of the resources into the extent that was not expected. It means that the maximum use of the resources than they can recover. It means if there are forests, so when people now are engaging in different agricultural activities like crops cultivation, they must clear the trees. So even when they try to expand their settlement as the population increases, it means that there must be with clearance of the trees. So this can lead to overexploitation of natural resources, but also there must be with a need to produce more goods and services in order to meet the demand of the people. So this will lead now to the maximum utilization of the resources into a way that they cannot recover. So this is a problem. So another effect of overpopulation is inflation. This inflation refers to the persistent increase in the general price of goods and services in a community. So this occurs due to the fact that in overpopulation we expect that there are a large number of people than the area and the natural resources available to support the population. So if there is a large number of people, while the resources now to support the population does not match with the population, it means that there will be with a low supply of goods and services, while there will be with higher level of demand for goods and services. As if there is high demand while the supply is low, it means that there must be with inflation, as there will be with a stiff competition among the people to get a certain type of goods and services to be used, because the goods and services now will be scarce. Also, it occurs that effects of overpopulation. Also, we have got increase in dependence rate. This is due to the insufficient of the available resources to support the population that is occupied in a certain area. So there will be with a need to depend on the aids from other places where the size and the area together with the natural resources are well balanced. So even in production, they can produce more where we can get surplus goods and services that can be transported to the other area. So the area with overpopulation, it means that there is a low supply of goods and services. So there must be with the dependence to the other areas. So this leads to the increase in dependence rate in the area. Also increase dependence on foreign aid. Foreign aids can be in different forms, for example capital, so that it will utilize the available resources to produce more goods than when they use their own capital that can be maybe shortage or is not satisfied now to run the available capital to produce goods and services that will match the size of the population. So after we have discussed now the meaning of overpopulation, also we have seen about the causes of overpopulation, but also we have tried to see the indicators of overpopulation and the effects of overpopulation. Let us end up our session here, but we have got a question that will be performed by you. A question states that what are the causes of overpopulation? So as we have seen that overpopulation refers to a situation whereby the number of people or the population size is greater than the area and the natural resources available to support it. Now we have to discuss what are the causes of overpopulation. Thank you very much.